the writing process, within the writing process, we can help train our students how to diagnose different areas which need improvement from the written product. So let's look at some these areas, and I will go through some questions which we can bear in mind as language teachers and which we can incorporate to our language teaching pedagogy while teaching writing as a skill, right? The first question is to make our students think about the goals of their writing. And in terms of thinking about the goals of writing, we can train them to think if their writing has a clear goal, whether it's been written for a particular goal, such as presenting a balanced picture. I mean, if they are given a topic to agree or disagree, so how they see, how they present the topic in a balanced way of a situation, or convincing the reader of a point of view, or providing a clear description of a situation. So we can give such questions to our students and we can make them think, and this is what they can internalize and make it an integral part of themselves as second language writers, to think about the goals. If they have a goal, and what's the goal? If it's been achieved, how the argument is presented, is it presented in a coherent and convincing way? Has writer clearly stated goal, and is this the statement a true reflection of writing? So a thesis statement should be the clear reflection of writing. Then thirdly, who the writer is writing for. Who are the audience? Who will be the target readers? Whether it's written for examination purposes, or written for communication purposes, or written for a newspaper, for the general masses. Is the degree of formality or informality consistent throughout writing? For example, if the students are writing to their teacher, the writing might be formal. If they are writing an email to their teacher, it has to be formal. If they are writing an email to their friend, it might be informal. So whether it's formal or informal, it should be consistent. Is the amount of detail suited to the knowledge that the reader will bring to the text? So that's really important question in terms of making students aware of the significance of the knowledge, the content and its relationship, and how it's been presented. Does writing contain plenty of relevant, interesting ideas? I mean, does it contain examples which are relevant, which are very much related to the topic? Does the range of ideas provide a suitably complete coverage of the parts of the topic? I mean, it should not like the writer should not start from one thing, let's say A, and then start writing on B. I mean, there should be consistency. Does it draw on range of sources? I mean, references. If the students has been asked to write about the climate change, I mean, it shouldn't be their personal opinion. Rather, it should be based upon some references, some evidence, how other people see global warming, how it presents a challenge for the entire world, and how the student see that information or references and put those references into writing, and how they give their personal opinion or experience, how they see global warming and how it's affecting. So this is how. Are there clear parts to writing? I mean, is it properly sequenced? If it's presented in a thoughtful way, are these parts arranged in a logical and interesting way, right? And are the parts signaled through the use of subheading? as we discussed earlier, we have already seen that the use of headings and subheadings can bring bleed and feed the argument throughout the writing. And would it be sensible to add subheadings like introduction, then in the middle paragraph some headings, subheadings, and then the conclusion? So diagnosing from the written product, or diagnosing, making students thinking about these questions, and can help train them think about their written texts and self-correct and develop some strategies which can make them independent writers.